Thank you, nurse. I'm sorry, there's no easy way to say this, but your condition really is very serious. You won't have realised this at the moment, but you're in a coma.
Coma?
Yes.
I first diagnosed symptomless coma 3 years ago, and since then the number of cases has been steadily increasing.
I haven't even got a headache.
Very characteristic of the early stages.
Obviously, parents in particular have a lot of difficulty coming to terms with symptomless coma.
I think I'd like to get out, Mum.
You what, love?
I'd like to get out, Mum.
He's asking us to leave him alone. They get very tired.
Or does he want to get out?
No, he wants us to go, Mr. Vesper.
Dad?
Well,
Yes, son.
I think we'd better go before he gets upset.
Well, couldn't we just...
I'm afraid he's likely to become a fool to himself, Mr. Vesper.
Dad.
Well, best go. Take care.
Bye-bye, love.
What?
See you soon.
Bye-bye. Nurse, could you double the benzodiazepine, please?
To watch a patient in a state of unavoidable decline runs against every instinct I have. When the dreadful day comes, I try and make things as easy as possible for the family. Even then, their hopes can be very unrealistic.
Oh, did he feel that?
No, he didn't. I'm afraid it was just a reaction.
But he moved. I'm sure he felt something, didn't he?
If he felt anything, I'm afraid it would only have been excruciating pain.
Sadly, there's no likelihood of a cure in the foreseeable future. I hope that one day there will be a cure. But until that day, many more young people are going to die. And I'll have to do this job again and again and again.
Day before yesterday, I picked my car up for a garage. Geezer says, "Over there, mate, keys in the ignition." And I look, I cannot bloody believe it. The car is only 4 foot long. I said, "What's this?" He goes, "It's your car." I said, "What do you mean it's my fucking car?" He said, "Oh, that was what it was like when you drove it in here." I said, "Don't fuck me about. How did I drive that in? It's only 2'6" tall." He goes, "You must have put on some weight." I thought I was going fucking mad. Then the manager comes out. I said, "What the fuck's going on here?" I said, "I paid good money for this." He goes, "What's wrong with it?" I said, "What do you mean, what's fucking wrong with it?" I said, "Look at the size of it." He goes, "What?" I said, "It's only about 4 fucking foot long. What the fuck have you done to it?" Then he says, "Oh, well, that's how it came in." He goes, "I particularly remember that one because I used to have one myself. A fucking 4 foot Vauxhall carton." Oh, fucking yes. And I said, "Is that it then?" I said, "Is that what I have to drive away?" And they said, "It's your car. Take it or leave it. It's up to you." So I just had to fucking squeeze into it, didn't I? Fucking knees round my ears. And this 4 fucking foot car that's only 2'6" tall. I mean, what am I, fucking noddy? Fucking noddy?
I realised shortly after my 46th birthday that I wasn't going to get a wife, and I'd messed up a couple of chances earlier on in my life, so I decided I'd marry myself. I'd do it alone.
he has declared his marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of a ring. I therefore proclaim him husband.
It was really lovely. It was very nice. It was memorable. Sometimes I meet a woman or a young girl I find I get along with well, or might meet and go out sometimes, or meet them at work. And sometimes I think, oh, I could have married her. But I'm really very happy. It's a niche business. We specialise in providing thick people for jobs that they're particularly good at. Arguments. Thick people are very good at winning arguments because they're too thick to realise that they've lost.
Come to pick up about Lexi.
Right.
Rowena's particularly thick. She's one of our top earners. She's very good with officials. She fails to grasp anything, least of all that she's being thick.
So it's not your car then, madam?
No, I'm picking it up for Mr. Hunter. I'm not Mr. Hunter.
Okay. Fill that form in for me, and that'll be £165, please.
It's worth more than that. It's worth about £12,000.
No, £165 is the fine you have to pay.
Don't see why I should pay £165 when Mr. Hunter's already paid £12,000.
No, you're not. Look, I know Mr. Hunter owns the car, but it was parked in a restricted area.
Right.
Do you know what a restricted area is?
No.
Well, it's an area where there are parking meters, right? Do you know what parking meters are?
Yes, I know what a parking meters are.
Right. Your Mr. Hunter's parking meter was over time.
He hasn't got a parking meter.
The one he was at.
He was at a meeting.
Well, his car was at a parking meter and he didn't put enough money in it, right?
He puts his money in the car.
Well, he should have put it in the parking meter. You put money in the parking...
No, he puts it in the tray.
No, I'm saying he didn't put enough money in the parking meter.
And I just said he puts his money in the car.
I'm not talking about the car, I'm talking about the parking meter, all right?
What?
Because he didn't put enough money in the parking meter.
It's not a parking meter, it's a car.
I know, it's a fucking car, you stupid woman! For Christ's sake! All right, madam, you can take the car. Off you go, it's yours.
I can take the car?
Yes.
Ooh. Thank you very much.
Right.
You didn't have to shout at me like that.
Yeah, could you leave, please?
Do you do car washes at all?
Go away.
Just it's got quite dusty and